Ethereal travel. When the planes draw close in proximity, they equally exert influence over each other. We have already given an example of how the corporeal plane benefits from this influence, but what of the ethereal plane? One manner of measurable influence is how corporeal will can be maintained whilst in a state of pure aether. This ultimately allows the travel of corporeal beings through the ethereal plane without the loss of ties to the being's own plane. In simple terms, it renders possible the phenomenon commonly known as teleportation. Magics are rendered to reduce a body and will to its ethereal components and cross over into the ethereal plane. Whilst there, the will of the host is maintained, allowing him or her to travel almost instantaneously to other locations in the plane, where they then cross back, regaining their corporeal form. To accomplish this, however, the host requires special beacons that point the subject where he or she needs to be. Aetherites, massive constructs of crystallized aether, serve as the beacons, most often appearing in areas where the corporeal and ethereal planes are closest. These areas are already teeming with life because of this proximity, which is why centers of population can be found near aetherites. Without these beacons, an ethereal will would merely drift in the life stream for eternity, slowly breaking down into the most basic forms of pure aether until Heidelin gave those particles new form. Historically, settlements have been established around existing deposits of aetherites, areas teeming with life due to their proximity to the ethereal plane. However, the Shalian, despite a lack of comprehension regarding the process involved, have succeeded in applying technology from previous ages to the construction of portable aetherites, which can be placed in almost any location. Some scholars in the field of aetherology believe that somewhere deep beneath land slumbers a massive concentration of ethereal life energy. These aetherologists refer to this phenomenon as the mother crystal. Still, some take this hypothesis one step further, stating that the existence of a mother crystal proves that the planet itself is alive and represents a hitherto unclassified biological entity. To support this theory, they point to the oracles and heroes of ancient history who claim unexplainable visions of the future and unnatural strength to overcome impossible odds. The scholars believe it is through these visions that the planet is conveying messages to those she entreats to aid her, with a reoccurring theme of Heidelin's will, or the will of light, which appears in myth and folklore of seemingly unrelated civilizations as proof of their belief. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please show some love to Ada, Hain, Molyneux, Jolly Joestar, Dark Griever, and all my wonderful patrons, without whom I would be unable to dedicate the time, energy and resources I do to my channels. I can never thank them enough. Now I hope you will join me again for more lore narrations in the future, but until then, as always, thanks for watching.